Being a woman in general, right, ladies? I'm just kidding. It's easy. Shut up. We have everything. We have everything we've ever
Got
wanted,
him.
and we're still not happy.
Got him.
I think we're the problem.
Got him.
I've seen so many videos that are like, men have no empathy.
Pump fake them boys. Are they upset about it?
I
Had to
have
laugh. They're going to be upset about that later on.
never met a man with any emotional intelligence. And y'all, I say this so respectfully, become friends with better men. Like, are there men with no emotional intelligence? Yes, duh, I've met them. But like, there are women too. And y'all, I have multiple men in my life, friends of mine, who are incredibly kind, incredibly empathetic. Most of all, my boyfriend, listen to me, hear me, okay? One of the most emotionally intelligent people I've ever met. And it's so...
Ma'am, you're acting like a pick-me right now. And I want you to know that your population is in the woods looking for bears. I'm just joking.
Oh, it's so sweet. No, I'm not trying to negate, like, the frustration. I get that. Because systemically, there are different expectations between men and women emotionally, right? Societally. I'm just saying, if you've truly never met a man with any empathy, sweetheart, expand your circle.
Please.
Here's one. Have higher standards for who you keep around you.
Really just stay to myself, bro. Like, I don't be having nothing against nobody. I just, like, I ain't too big on, like, going to the club, linking, or, like, yeah, like, this shit cool, but, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, this shit don't even excite me, bro. I done been through so much already at a young age and seen everything. It's to the point I'm like, man, fuck everybody and everything.
Don't get me wrong, I've definitely had my fun nights getting blacked out drunk, but let me tell you why alcohol is no longer good for you. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. It's toxic and poisonous for your body and your brain. It really doesn't provide any value. You're not gonna find a good girl or boy at the club. Alcohol is just going to make you feel like shit the next day. Alcohol is not making you richer. Alcohol is not making you smarter. Alcohol is not making you healthier.
Why not get angry? No free drinks for them, no using people to save them seconds of hunger, no free rides home. Of course they were bored. Men do these things because new women are not worth it. Many men have said goodbye to the club scene, and the few who are still investing in it are different projects. Their focus is not on meeting women. It's just not in the cards. Unsurprisingly, women are not very happy with this change. They are angry that the men are not paying their debts. They are upset because the kids don't get a ride home because they get too many rides. Their source of quick fixes for their starving lives dwindles on Friday nights, and they marvel at the creation of all-male club venues. They are well aware that the club ecosystem thrives on men, and resent the idea of women's clubs and gyms. That's not their thing. Given the situation, what sane person would be fooled by a clubhouse?
And before this date, I posted the guy's picture in a private Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy? To get the dirt on him. Anyone know him? That's all I said. Anyone know this guy? He got great feedback. I posted anonymously. There's only 2 admins. And he got good feedback from like 3 girls, like nothing else. We had no mutual Instagram followers in common and 1 mutual Facebook friend. So I was like, who is this guy? So I posted him. He got great feedback. Cool. Mid-date, he asked me if I posted him on a Facebook page.
Shout out to the women or woman who texted him and let him know, hey, you've been scoped out. Be on your P's and Q's.
What? Is that convincing now? What?
Got him.
And about 5 minutes later, when he was still talking about it, I was like, okay, yeah, it was me. You're not supposed to tell you.
Walk you down.
If we treated y'all
Walk her down. You're going to have to tell the truth.
the way that y'all talk about us online, it would be...
Oh.
I know you've
Okay,
never
let's
heard of
watch.
patriarchy
Let's watch.
because you were brainwashed with it, and it brainwashes you to think that you're just naturally better than everybody.
Look at you.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you that there's this thing called patriarchy, and it's where group of down low homosexual men who are angry about their natural position in life gathered together and worked against women and children and the rest of humanity to
Their own
unnaturally
children.
usurp the woman's natural place at the head of the family
Are
and
you
the head
done?
of the world, the head of community, so the
Right.
head of humans, right? So that way they could try to take our power and our place in society
Right.
Yeah.
and rule over everyone with violence and hatred and destruction and chaos and misunderstanding.
Oh, man.
and false information and lies.
Look at
and
you.
Great.
I could argue this till I'm blue in the face, but realistically, you don't argue with people that look like this. You just don't. Have a great day. I wish the absolute best for you.
You mean you're not?
I mean, not even on looks principle, but because I try to like stay away from that, but just the intellectual part of your argument. Where are you getting this stuff from?
I'm gonna pay for my bill.
I'm not paying for your bill.
I'm not even gonna do the gentlemanly thing or pay your half.
Why would I pay half?
Just like, come on, like, you know, just pay a little bit at least and just be a gentleman.
But you asked me to pay half. I don't even know you.
Oh, come on, man. Just treat me to a day out.
I didn't even sit at the
How do you
same
get men to
table.
approach us? I don't like approaching men. I want my man to approach me. I want you to see me in the crowd and think I'm the hottest fucking thing and come up to me and only me. And I know
No.
we are all there. But a lot of times when I used to go out to the bars and I would see a guy talk to me and I would reject him, I would see him talk to other girls. It's like, I felt like he was just like room shopping. He was just going to every girl, talking to them like in a confident but also not confident way. And I already read that. That's why I didn't continue the conversation. But all
Right.
these girls like didn't read that, but I did. And I feel like it's because like if a guy can go up to every girl and like talk
So you're better than everybody else. But how you get a guy to approach? Well, he did, but you didn't want him, right? So if you scope somebody out and you say no, what is he supposed to do? Just go, well, didn't you guys say to continue trying? What are you guys talking about right now?
to the whole room, it's like, ew. We don't want that guy. That's why I just
hear you,
avoid the
though.
bar altogether. Because I feel like if he meets you outside the bar, it's more authentic. And it just feels more real, especially because you're not drinking. You're harder to replace. So say that you're out and you're not at the bar and you want him to approach you. Make yourself available to be approached. Because literally, if my head is down, like, are you gonna like tap on my shoulder and be like, hey, can I talk to you? Like that happens in the movies. It's not gonna happen in real life. I don't care how stunning you are. Like, it's rarely gonna happen. So make yourself available to be approached. Look around and get that accidental eye contact going. Or if you're waiting for something, you can like give him a compliment. If you give him a compliment, I would be surprised if he didn't give you his number, ask for your number. Like, I would literally be like dead shocked. Also, if your head is
Grocery
down
store.
and like you're not looking like you're like looking around, you don't know, like maybe he thinks that you're not single. You know what I mean? Like, you have to kind of act like you're single. Like, you can smile around and like just look at people. Just try not to have your phone out when you're in public. And to be honest, it's just in a confident way, it's a better look. Your head's in the phone, it's like you just don't look as confident. Confidence is such a key factor when you're dating.
What to wear to make you more attractive to the boys.
That's why I'm going to stop you there, ma'am. Women don't need confidence. It has to be the man that has all of the confidence so he can pull out the confidence and femininity in her, or else he's not masculine.
Before anyone comes at me, you don't need to do these things, but if you want to change it up a little bit and get the guys chasing you, here are some tips. Now, you might not think I'm going to say this, but dress more modestly. Know you have it, but don't flaunt it. I don't like it when the girls are all out on display. Now, obviously, still dress for your body type and look good, but you don't need to show it all off. Colors are so important. Red and black scream hot and seductive. and
Misogyny.
definitely attract the guys. You need to wear colors that look good with your skin tone and complement you. Personally, when I'm tanned, I love to wear whites and blues. I feel like it complements my skin tone so nicely. Try doing the sandwich method. It is so flattering on literally everyone and it looks so cute. Last
I agree with that. Dark hair, tan skin, lighter and darker colors are really going to go well with her complexion. Ma'am, you're being misogynistic, that being said. Wow.
pick an aesthetic and stick to it. It is so important to be put together and look like you know what you're doing. And the same goes for guys. You want to know what the guy's aesthetic is.
Let's look at 6 reasons, among many, why these men vote with their feet and legs and leave the clubs. Reason 1. Men have learned that finding a good partner at night, it's like hunting for a needle in a haystack. Women enter these areas for a variety of reasons and are not looking for a man. Some are there to push fans and boost their egos, while others care for the brokenhearted or seek good rewards. Few fall for the lure of free drinks and the opportunity to showcase their lives on social media. And if a person stumbles upon a layer of quasi-gold, well, it's like a worldview in a galaxy of infinite things. Now let's move on to the second issue. People are overfishing. The tired saying of beer glass has lost its appeal. This is not an urban legend. This is a real situation. After a few rounds, even an attractive woman will become a goddess in your eyes. Choose the carefully adjusted low light and set the scene to confuse your imagination with reality. In these flamboyant environments, it's hard to see people like you think what's in your drink. And let's talk about women. They are decorated to the nines, and so thick that you can build a statue on them. It's like a blindfold that leaves you wondering what's underneath. So, imagine waking up in the morning and looking at someone who doesn't turn heads under the sun's rays. If I were in that place, I would run like a phantom on his tail. And now, the third reason, fear of rejection. It's a lifetime experience. The pressure to be an example of excellence in club life is very real. According to some experts, it seems like 90% of the game is in the club world, second only to online dating on the surface. It's hard to understand, isn't it? Even if you can compete with Shakespeare in speech, it's like bringing a butter knife to battle. The blaring music drowns out your words and makes you wonder why you even bothered to speak. Some men go back to smoking to relax. And those women? They spend hours sculpting their hair and makeup into a work of art. So, when young people are confident, they don't reach their highest level. They step forward. They are ready to slap on the screen. No velvet gloves. Club owners, especially women, often fall short of the average for women's standards. He drank a lot, got a little fatter, and went to clubs. And let's not get into the makeup area. Using their model foundation and face shape will hide natural imperfections. However, can we blame them when they continue to admire the wonder of the most passionate people who visit these places? Their confidence lies in the attention of the club's supporters. But let's talk about behavior. Promiscuity and drug use are serious turn-offs when looking for a spouse. It's no wonder men avoid the club scene. It's up to the men. If you live in your wallet, the nightclub is the best competition. Women seem to be interested in these facilities, often luring them in with the promise of free entry. When these women arrived, they were surrounded by thirsty people who were ready to shower with drinks. These women are smart people, no doubt about it. It was only a short story to make them walk like sailors ashore. And then again, disappear into thin air, suggesting the need for a bathroom break, or some such reason. This is a story that no sane person wants to be part of. The sixth reason men don't go clubbing is more men than women. Now, I don't have hard data to back it up, but trust me when I say it's 3 boys to 1 girl. And let me tell you, this uncertainty can lead to some really crazy behavior. You see, because women want so much, they look hot. They seem to belong where the kids eat. This also happens at the same events. The few women present turned their attention to Chad in the room, while the rest of the men drank their sorrows away. I'll give you a bonus point. That is a very important topic. You see, the Me and You movement isn't about men in the workplace. It affects men everywhere. Men know that if they come home from a nightclub with a woman, they are asking for trouble.
I am not trying to seduce you. Would you like me to seduce you?
And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.